No.
Well, Hero, I'm only speedrunning it if you join me. So, you join me or I don't speedrun the game.
Bro, did he even laugh at my bit?
Just joining. No.
Yeah, it's because you like, bro, join. If you join me, then I'll then I'll, what's it called? Play Sonic X Shadow. So I thought it'd be funny if I joined and that said no.
Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to fucking do it? I mean, I've only been...
You said your stream was short, so I didn't know if you wanted to elongate it with extra content.
Yeah. I mean, I've only been streaming for 2 hours, and it's only 8:30. And I would only do Shadow Generations. I'm not doing Sonic Generations too.
That's what I meant specifically. The Shadow speedruns like you've done.
Chat.
In VC.
Chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me get my controller. Because I'm a plebeian and I play the game with controller. It won't be a speedrun. I'm not gonna save a new. I'm not gonna start a new save file, but I will speedrun all the levels.
Some level speedrunning.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but just the cool ones.
Oh, just the cool ones? I was gonna do all of the main levels. Yeah.
You could do all the main levels. I just don't know if you want to commit yourself to doing like a time sync.
They're not that long.
For you, probably.
No.
Me? That's a different story.
You've seen me play Shadow Generations. I'm goated as fuck.
Exactly. I said for me, they're long.
Oh, I see.
That's all dog shit.
I thought you were implying that they're long for me.
And no, I said for you, no. For you, no. Also, I just ate Chinese food.
Oh, yeah? Was it good?
Mm-hmm. It was a classic, like, American, an Americanized Chinese food. It was good.
Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-boop-boop-beep.
Chat. Scream yay if you love titties bouncing in your face. Yay!
Let's see. How poorly does the game run while I'm streaming? It's not that bad.
Okay. The model's freaking the fuck out.
Oh, yeah. It's because OBS is dropping frames, but just give it a second. It's got to acclimate, bro. It's got to acclimate. I also got to finished game early. Shadow Generations speedrun.
I was gonna say, did you even remember that? What's it called? People can't join this VC anymore.
No, I remember.
Chat, it's actually a streamer beef. He hates all the other little lads.
No.
Private.
No.
He messaged after in our private VC. He's like, "Oh my god, I hate these other streamers, these other little lads. Fuck. Like, make it so that no one else can join because I hate them all."
It's not true. I didn't say that.
It's true. It's true, chat.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
I would never say such heinous words.
But he did, chat, but he did.
Nope.
He did because it's how he feels.
Okay.
And I think he mentioned something about like him hating Latinas.
What?
I was like, Shadow would be disappointed.
Don't tell them that. Don't make them think that I hate Latinas. I'll never find a hot Latina GF now.
You don't need a hot Latina GF. You need a fucking...
get away.
Material Minda.
Oh, I just realized I can hear the... Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds.
Material girl.
Material girl. There we go.
Trying to find. There it is. Very good. Name that Thicna. You know what's an interesting fact I learned?
What?
Today. I already knew this, but like it was more. Oh, it was it's cool to see it.
Oh fuck.
That for the voice acting for Twilight, there's like voice acting.
Yeah.
Like the sounds are actually just.
Also, let me see if I can turn you up.
The voice actor speaking English.
Yeah.
To do her lines, and hearing them unscrabbled was like really cool.
That's what she officially sounds like. Yeah, I knew that because I'm a Midna super fan. I know everything about
the video. I just like it was like cool.
It is cool. It's very smart. It's like it makes like it so that Midna sounds human, but is like just fantastical enough that it's like she's mysterious.
If you also think about it like this, the Tweely are just like basically humans, but like distorted because they live in a dimension that's like between light and dark.
Yeah.
So her voice just being like a distorted version of just like normal speaking, kind of cool. There's not even
cool.
backwards. It's just like a little bit. Like I think it's like they took it like in a vibe and mixed them all around. Like,
of course, when I start streaming Shadow, I'm suddenly really bad at it. Excuse me.
It's because you have to talk and play. Chat. Normally he just like starts playing his Shadow and then ignores everyone. Says he hates
I don't ignore everyone.
Shadow. No, it's true.
I screen share it so everybody can watch me.
Yeah, but then you ignore us talking about it. We're like, oh my god, that's pretty cool what you just did there, and you're like,
no, they're never nice to me about my Shadow gameplay. They're like, look at this JJ guy playing Shadow again. He's got autism.
I see you've been working on your Brady impression.
Brady did say that.
He says that all the time. Look
Yeah.
at this JJ guy.
He's so mean to me, chat. Why do you think Brady never shows up? It's because me and him, we got beef. No, I'm just kidding.
It's actually because he actually does it because of the question. I should confirm. What would you do if one of your friends came up to you? It was like, JJ, I have a crush on you. And it's serious. But you don't like them that way.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I would let them down. I would say, I'm sorry, I just don't like you like that.
You wouldn't find it like awkward to be around them if they like you like that?
Not really. Shit.
It does say you're still playing Dishonored.
It says you're. Oh, did I not fucking set it? Hold on. Oh no, I didn't.
Thing.
Fuck.
I mean, your title still says what's it called?
Yeah, but it's not correct.
I've got you now. I won't let you get away.
Stop
yeah,
Fox.
I finished. Thank you for telling me, Fox. I finished Shadow Dishonored. Like early.
If like one of your homies came up to you and was like, "Give me your money. This is a robbery." I put a gun to the back of your head.
Who's the friend in this hypothetical?
AlgernonLIVE. He wants your money.
Oh, are you asking Fox if I robbed her?
No, I was gonna say, what would Fox do if you walked up to her? If you walked up
Yeah,
to
that's
her,
what I said.
she said to give me
I won't let you get away.
Yeah, Fox, what would you do if I hypothetically robbed you of all your money? But then, after you, actually, no, I'm not gonna say what I was just about to say.
It's not even like it's not even like the robbing. It's like what's it called? The shakedown with a lethal weapon.
Roundhouse kick you, damn. Oh yeah, I forgot. She would just go Built Fox and destroy me.
You are messing with Bill Fox. Also, Fox, you can never like complain about me doing evil actions, like ever again. You can't like call me anti-hero. When I saw that clip that you did to Punchy, that shit was evil.
Did Fox do something villainous to Punchy?
Oh yeah, she posted a clip of when she was climbing a mountain, and she was like, Punchy, she's like, if you hit me with a snowball, I swear to God, I'm jumping off. And then Fox is like giggling in the background. She has a snowball in her hand, throws it at her, and then Punchy was like, oh my God. But she didn't actually say like, oh my God, but that was like the energy she conveyed. I forget what she said exactly.
Fox, is this true? Did you commit this crime? This heinous crime that he's alleging?
Fox said that was not.
If so, send me footage. I think it would be really funny.
You didn't see you didn't show the rest of the clip. Did she end up actually jumping off the edge or get back up and continue climbing?
Alright.
God, what I would give to have chat fucking on the same screen as the game.
I will be, yeah. Hold up.
I guess I could pull chat up on my phone real quick. Though my phone is about to die. Oh fuck, no I can't. I gotta log in. I forgot. I changed my password on Twitch.
You can just like join as a guest.
Oh shit, you right.
Also, why are you not letting me have it on a monitor?
What?
Why do you not have it on a monitor?
I do. It's on my TV. I'd have to crane my neck to the right and take my eyes off the game.
Did you send it to me? Where did you send it? Did you send this mythical DM? Or was it specifically to JJ? Oh no. Oh, I understand. I just sent you the clip. It was really funny. You should watch it. Definitely after you.
I will DM whenever you get the chance. I sent JJ the clip. Okay. I will view that at some point. Should I fight the bosses too, or should I just do the levels? Give me your opinion.
Is your stream, fucker?
Hmm?
Is your stream, fucker? You decide.
Yeah, but like, I care about your opinion.
Okay. I think you should pause real quick, put a butt plug in your ass, and then continue playing.
Are you providing the butt plug? Because I don't have one.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna say that.
No, go on. Say it.
I was gonna say the butt plug is just but I was gonna say it like the most foul thing ever.
I got one of them natural butt plugs called my dick.
Sonic. Latinos love butt plugs.
They all love like they Shadow gets brain damage. Sonic, I got brain damage. Bro, I remember...
What?
Actually, I don't know if I want to say this. I don't know if I want to say this, because this might out somebody. Because, like...
What does it entail to? Just, like, don't say their name.
Well, the thing is,
Keep
it
vague.
happened on stream, and if I say what happened on stream, or if I say what happened on stream, people could go back and find their username.
So just reference it vaguely.
I feel like even vaguely, you could like just find out who it is. It's no one on Twitch. It's just, it's no one on Twitch. It's literally just like a matter of like a person that I knew in real life showed up to stream at some point, and if I tell the story, people could find their username. And I don't want to do that to somebody.
The username.
Ultimate power.
It's a username for a reason.
Yeah, but like...
So they
But the thing is, my thought process is that, like, I don't even want to bring anything to their username. So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, their username was, like, the same as their username on Discord.
Yeah, but you're also... One thing you also have to remember
Shit.
is bold enough to assume that someone's gonna spend the time and effort to go back into your VOD, find the specific VOD video you're referencing of this person, to copy their username and just try to add them to this class.
With who they are in relation to me, I could see it happening, honestly. It's a shame, too, because it's a really funny story. It's a really funny story. I
think he's lying.
I want to talk about it so fucking bad, but... Oh, that's right. Fucking Shadow doesn't wall jump.
Just say it's like... Just say it's me.
Just say it's you?
Yeah, put me in the story. I am the person that you're talking about.
No, I can't even tell the story. That's the thing. I can't even tell the story, because telling the story would reveal who it is, because it happened on stream, and that stream is archived. Just unarchive it.
Couldn't do that. I guess you're just... I guess chat's not just never gonna know. You're just gonna tell me after. You're gonna whisper into my ear like...
I will tell you after stream. But I will not say it on stream. Out of respect for the person.
I really like a person who doesn't respect you.
Hmm?
I'm not gonna be a person who doesn't even respect you.
Yeah.
Imagine I don't even like you. Like, who would like JJ? Who would like AlgernonLIVE? Come on.
Did you say who would?
Who would like AlgernonLIVE? AlgernonLIVE is so lame.
I mean... That one girl who ghosted me didn't like me, apparently.
He doesn't even have a proper... He just sells feet pics. At AlgernonLIVE OnlyFans. Or /OnlyFans. I don't fucking know. I don't know the fucking... How they have their domain.
Look at
set up.
Hero pretending to not know how OnlyFans works.
I don't fucking
We all
know. How
know.
it works.
We all know.
You know how long it took me to remember slash dot like twitch.tv / like the username? It took me so long just to remember twitch.tv, and I'm having a backslash. I think I'm gonna remember it.
Yeah. Because you use it that much.
That is actually so good. I have my own subscribe.
It's true.
Cash grab. There's just shakedown. Keep it.
No, see, the OnlyFans... No, like, no one's found the OnlyFans yet, because no one solved the ARG. Dawson was being real pissy about it too. He was being a little wah baby that he couldn't just get like free access to it. And I told him, I don't want no brainless gooners in my chat. If you want to jerk off to me, you have to solve the ARG. You have to use your brain.
You have to. If you want to jerk off to me, you have to be the next Sherlock Holmes.
It is like that one cicada thing where like people were testing for like really high IQ intelligence in people for like government stuff. You have to be CIA, FBI levels of intelligent to find the OnlyFans. The ARG is locked behind a series of ciphers and codes. And the best part is, no one even knows where to start looking. The answer has been right in front of your eyes the entire time, chat. But no one's been paying attention. They've just been begging for the OnlyFans. Little do they know. The first clue is I don't remember.
Yeah,
that's the best proof of the ARG is that I don't even remember how to solve it. I just get like a notification on my phone when someone solved it. I like fucking amnesia'd myself where I created the cipher, or I created the ciphers, and then I drank a potion that erased my memories of creating it. And then I wrote myself a note beforehand saying, "You've created an OnlyFans. Create porn, but no one will find it because I've locked it behind a series of ciphers that you don't even remember anymore."
Yeah, it's actually not even on OnlyFans. It's on his own dedicated like website.
Yeah, I have a personal server dedicated to my OnlyFans.
Well, they actually had to pay. They actually had to pay JJ just to like.
Oh, they still have to pay. That's the thing, is that you just need to solve the ARG to get to my profile, right?
No, not even that. OnlyFans paid you specifically to be on their website, to get to have your porn on their website.
They really wanted me, chat.
Yeah, they don't take a cut of your commission. They gave you the commission.
But no, like the way the OnlyFans works is you need to solve the cipher to find the URL to the OnlyFans account.
Is setting up his.
It's a specifically hidden account where you need to have the link to it to get in it, and then when you have the link, you have to pay me money to actually see the photos. So I ain't just gonna be showing my cock and balls to random dudes who are just like have no money. You gotta like Da Vinci code that shit. You gotta like find the truth, for it will set you free.
Just think about this, chat. You guys are trying so hard to go get this just to see JJ naked. I see him all the time naked. Just let that sink in.
What does he want now? He keeps leaving. Shit. I'm not good at these side-scroller levels. I've never been good at 2D Sonic. I'm only good at Boost Sonic because it's made for literal fucking babies. Oh, wait. Hero, when are you gonna play Sonic 2, bro?
I was gonna do it this Friday, but like I was gonna do it the Friday before I like decided to just take a break.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh yeah, I gotta ask you why you took your break, but you don't gotta tell me on stream because I can assume it's some personal shit.
It is some personal shit, and I'm not gonna go into detail on stream, but just in general, it's just a lot of things were happening. It just felt like super overwhelming to just try to like stream, like just like overwhelming mentally to try to stream and like just deal with everything going on. And some of it was even bleeding through like my stream time, and it's like it just made it so hard to come back to like my like sitting down at my setup and trying to like be positive and like
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I get you.
So I just like
Ooh,
I was getting
died.
mentally like fatigued, never feeling recharged, just feeling like worse and worse. So then I was like, like streaming also was becoming more of like a chore and like an obligation more than like just me doing it for fun. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a little break.
I was
Try
gonna
to give
say
myself a little bit of time to just like mentally cool down, and just hopefully recharge and come back more fresh.
be a normal person and not a
Also, just like a
content
lot of
creator.
shitty things have been missing. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of shitty things have been happening. I won't go into detail, but
Right.
life has not been kind. The universe is out to get me. I'm getting the real, I'm getting the real Ian treatment.
Yeah, that sucks. I haven't fought the bosses in this game in a minute, chat. Eat the bio lizard.
I don't know if you remember, but you do know.
I do know one of them already. And that one's stinky. That one's smelly.
Snake guy.
The Schmile Blizzard.
It's no use. You can't keep pace with
I remember this was like the coolest shit when I first played this game. Seeing like, seeing like the HD version of the Bio Lizard. 'Cause the Bio Lizard was only in Sonic Adventure 2. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I haven't played this fuck-ass boss for a minute. Fuck, dude.
your energy is still unstable. I need to target the life support rig on its back.
It has arms now. The shit undulating. It's time for the percolator.
You think those will stop me? Huh. New mutation.
Shit.
Too easy.
I will say at the very least, this boss fight controlled a little bit easier in the original version.
Alright, Pop. I already know your weaknesses.
Motherfucker, dude. Dude, why is this so hard?
Yeah, he's just complaining that it's hard because he doesn't like soft things. He likes it when it's hard, not flaccid.
What? Motherfuck, dude.
What do you mean? Huh? You say something? Okay.
I'm locked in. Lock in. Damn, I forgot how good the music is for this boss fight, though.
I remember Steven showing me this boss fight.
Yeah. It is a really cool boss fight.
He thought it was like I forget what he was why he was showing me, but he wasn't showing me like clips and videos of like Sonic X Shadow Generations, and then just showed me what's it called, this boss phase with an example. So I'm gonna forget specifically. It was one of he was sharing his ADHD stuff because I was like talking to him about it, too, sharing the hobby.
Right. I mean, it's a pretty cool boss. Like, I will say this. I think that for the most part, Sonic games don't really have the best boss fights. Because, like, a lot of what these games are about is, like, going fast, right?
I'll show you which of us is
And
the true ultimate life
I think that for the most part, most boss fights in Sonic
out of my way.
don't involve you using your speed all that much.
That's true. I was gonna say, to be fair, I thought like because I've only played a few Sonic ones, and one of the more like the 3D ones that I've played is Sonic Sonic Unleash. I was gonna say Gaia is pretty fun, but I know he wasn't like gameplay wise, he didn't like especially going Super Sonic didn't handle very well.
It was, but when I learned how to do it, it became a lot easier. It's just, it doesn't really tell you. It doesn't do a good job at communicating what you're supposed to do when you go Supersonic in that final boss.
It was cool though.
It was cool.
I will say, even if their bosses aren't like really like crazy gameplay, they are like thematically very cool to look at.
Yeah.
Eggman's always pretty cool.
Yeah. I would say like the best boss fight that Sonic's really ever had is Metal Sonic and Sonic CD, because it's just a race. Now, it's not great, it's not amazing or anything, mainly because I think the layout of the level is one, it's a little repetitive, and two, it is intended, or it was made with the intention of tripping you up, and that's mainly because Sonic is just inherently faster than Metal Sonic in that game, from what I can tell. So they made the level design work against you. Which I guess it makes sense that Metal Sonic shouldn't be as fast as Sonic. He should be able to keep up, but he's not as fast. But gameplay wise, it made it so the boss fight was a little bit more annoying than actually like, you know, requiring skill.
I was gonna say, what's it called? What was the game where like Sonic just like outran a black hole?
Sonic Colors. It was really cool.
That shit got aura. Got aura jet.
It did got aura.
I was gonna say, another thing. Thematically, hasn't like Sonic always kind of been like not as fast as Sonic?
Yeah.
But he usually gets gets like the leg up because usually there's like usually a lot of Metal Sonic and Sonic just gets overwhelmed.
Well, usually there's not like a clone of Metal Sonic. I think that's been more of a shit. I think with like Sonic 4, it having multiple Metal Sonics is an interesting concept because like that's never really been done before.
It's been done.
Has it?
It has. It's
in what?
There was a lot of Metal Sonics at a point where they used it to overwhelm Sonic. I mean, there was also like a whole little spoilers chat in Sonic Prime. Steven. There was a scene where like Shadow had to like fight off multiple Metal Sonics.
Oh, was there? I fucked up the.
Yeah.
I fucked up the shortcut. Like an
as far
idiot.
as shows go, I haven't seen any Sonic shows. Sonic Prime is pretty good. I wish they had like done something with Super Sonic. They didn't end up doing anything with Super Sonic. They like gave him a new unique form for that show.
Yeah.
I still think
I think that
like or like Hypersonic even.
Yeah.
But I understand Hypersonic will never be real again because of how much seizures it gave to, like how many Like how many, like how easy it was to get seizures from.
That, and also because they didn't want, like... They didn't want the problem that Dragon Ball had. Because Sonic and Dragon Ball has always had, like, comparisons with, like, its super forms, because they're basically just the same idea.
They're inspired off of each other.
Yeah. And, like... I don't know the full details, because that would require me to, like, know when certain things happened in Dragon Ball. Also, I just saved that shit. But by the time Sonic 3 and Knuckles came out, or just Sonic and Knuckles, because Sonic 3 and Knuckles was like... Sonic and Knuckles was made specifically with the ability that you could slot in both cartridges at the same time into the Genesis, and you would get the full game. And Hypersonic was like the ultimate prize, to where if you managed to get all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 3 and then you started Sonic and Knuckles right after and you got all the Chaos Emeralds again, you can then go Hypersonic. So I would also see it as being a thing where it's like, it was never really canon. It was just like a special, like, thank you.
I still think they're cool.
They're very cool.
I like Dragon Ball for its like bombastic transformation, and the idea of going like evolution and going.
Yeah, but
that also aesthetically just looks cool.
It does look
I thought
cool.
it was cool that they kind of did it in Sonic 2 with like got Super Sonic, and then you had the forms even above that. Especially when there's like moments where other characters can achieve the same form, it kind of gives like Sonic a little leg up. And Sonic has been known to have a lot of different forms, not just like transformations via like Super Sonic,
yeah,
Hyper Sonic, but even like his werewolf form, his like Black Knight stuff.
Yeah. And also because like their main worry is that like if they introduced Hypersonic, they didn't want a situation where like I was saying, it was around the time that Sonic 3 and Knuckles came out that clearly the Cell Saga happened in Dragon Ball and Super Saiyan 2 was a thing. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure around the time Sonic and Knuckles came out, Super Saiyan 2 was a thing. And the thing with Dragon Ball's transformations as like the biggest critique is that when Goku and Vegeta keep getting new transformations, they make older transformations obsolete, which is partially true. They've kind of negated it in the past where like with Super Saiyan, Goku didn't initially, well, there wasn't really any space between that and the other, but like the reason why Gohan didn't really go Super Saiyan until he started training with Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber for the Cell Saga was because specifically Goku like trained his body so that going Super Saiyan wasn't as much of a strain on his ki than it was the first time. And like that was one of the things, is that like Vegeta and Trunks did like the Super Saiyan grades, and those inherently are very specific forms, and they're so specific that Goku is like, he literally says like, you traded speed for power, making it really easy for people to counter the Saiyan grades. So he focused more on like agility stamina, and making sure that he feels as normal in the Super Saiyan form as possible, so that it just kind of becomes natural to him. So just being in the form wasn't as draining, which is like a really big thing in Dragon Ball like lore, is like getting used to the transformation. Like even now in Super, that was a thing that was like, I've seen clips. I haven't watched Super yet, so bear with me, people who aren't Dragon Ball Super LARPers.
I can't.
But
It was the whole thing for the plotline of the movie of why Frieza kind of got his ass, felt to ass. He didn't take the time to handle his transformation.
yeah, like he.
Beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, like he reached Golden and then instantaneously went after Earth to go rematch Goku instead of like taking the time to maintain the form for longer periods. And it was because of that then allowed Gohan to reach Super Saiyan 2. But Super Saiyan 2 was a lot more, again, it would have the same problem as Super Saiyan 1 once Goku first got it, where you couldn't stay in that form for long because your body wouldn't acclimate to it and you needed to like go through that process. And then during the Buu saga, we got Super Saiyan 3, and Super Saiyan 3 was so unstable that like Goku could only confidently do it when he was dead and was brought back to the living world. And even then, it shortened his time in the living world.
How much that?
Yeah.
To be fair, what's it called? Super Saiyan 3 and the Buu saga is kind of touched upon as like a, although it has, it's just like is said to drain stamina because of his time, and you also see the strength of Goku. In his little fight against Buu, he uses a lot more, and what's it called? Like specifically like Kid Buu uses a lot more, and kind of uses it more like
yeah.
Like less if it's like a power drain, but it is still noticeable to see it like at the after effects. But I will also say, for those who the haters, but also like you know, for those who have watched, it is touched upon more about like its effects on the body and like even going to the point where Goku improves the form in GT specifically, like the old one.
Yeah.
Like Dragon Ball GT. Daima. I mean, I don't know if Daima actually comes in Super 3. I haven't watched Daima specifically, but in GT they touched upon it and then even went further with improving Super Saiyan 4, taking time to utilize that form and get better with it.
Yeah.
And spent all like 3 and all that time.
Yeah. But all of that now has been kind of trumped with God Key and shit. Because like now that Goku can go Super Saiyan God, there's no reason for him to go regular Super Saiyan anymore. Because like Super Saiyan God not only is just stronger, but also because he has God Key, and unless you also have God Key, you can't sense it. There's legitimately no reason for Goku or Vegeta to never not go Super Saiyan Blue. So we just like, they just have like a list of transformations that they just don't go anymore because it's like useless.
Well, that's not necessary.
Is it not?
This is like one thing that's bad about the writing consistency. Although people aren't people who don't have access to that aren't supposed to sense it, they do kind of like inconsistently write that where people can still kind of sense like the energy and pressure, but not exactly like the sensing of the key. Like that's very something inconsistently they write in Dragon Ball Super. But also the reason that they still utilize their other transformations is because that Dragon they do in Super. They still use Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3. It's for a mix of different reasons. It's usually like sometimes Goku uses it to kind of showboat and like test the water and goes easy. But there is like another specific reason. It's because each form that you go that's beyond just Super Saiyan 1 draws more energy and taxes on your body, similar like Super Saiyan 1 to 3, and then 3 being more taxing. Blue and red are also specifically taxing as well, to a whole nother degree. It's just that it's still worth using over like power, and that's what it is. It's become the more standard just Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
But there is like scenarios specifically in like the later arc of Tournament Powers where Goku and Vegeta hold off going blue and only use it when they really need the power boost, and just use other like forms of just basic Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 to just conserve energy for long drawn out fights, and also not to like strain themselves. And it's also
That
even
makes
talked
sense.
about like, specifically like in one of the tournament arcs where Goku, they're like talking about Goku's like, yeah, Super Saiyan takes a toll on your body. Eating that blue is probably like way worse. And specifically when it was like in reference when he was going blue and then also using his power up that.
I guess I stand corrected then, because I didn't know. Like I said, I haven't.
They
watched
use their
Super.
other transformations, but you are correct. It is still like their blue is more like you're not fully incorrect. They do standardize using blue way more than any other transformation, which kind of makes sense because it is like their Super Saiyan God form. And
Oh, I didn't find this collectible. That's new.
they still use the other forms too, but it isn't like what's it called?
Ooh.
It isn't as used.
Off the map.
Blue.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I'm not like disappointed. I do like Super Saiyan Blue. A lot of people say they don't like it because it's like it's just like blue Super Saiyan, but I like that. I like the blue.
It does look cool.
It isn't crazy. It's not like crazily designed, but I just like the palette. So
Yeah.
like it.
I will also say that like I said, I haven't seen Super, nor have I read the manga. So maybe what I'm about to say is invalidated by the manga. I wouldn't know because I haven't read it. But like now with Ultra Instinct and spoilers for those who somehow don't know this, that this is gonna happen, but later Vegeta getting Ultra Ego. It's like, my guess is that like, sure, yes, it's like, why would they ever go Super Saiyan again when Goku could just go into the form that like makes it so he can barely get hit? I'm assuming that it's just harder for him to achieve that form than ever going Super Saiyan, because like it requires a lot of focus and shit. But like I said, haven't read the manga. Probably won't for a while. I'll pick it up at some point.
Because it is touched.
Shit.
It is touched upon in the manga, and I have read the manga, so you know why.
Oh.
But he still does use it. But I don't want to like tell you.
Yeah, don't tell me.
I care so much about Dragon Ball because it's not like a lore thing. It's just what they call explained. Like, it's not even explained. It's just shown. But isn't anything like crazy?
I will say I do like that a lot of Dragon Ball's like writing. Like, criticize Toriyama's writing all you want. It's very clear that a lot of his ideas, like, for a very fantastical series, a lot of his ideas make actual sense. Like, yeah, it does make sense that, like, if you were to, like, attain a new form that gives you more power, but if you don't take the time to master that form, it's going to be less effective. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. And that's not really something that you see in a lot of other, or maybe not a lot of other, but especially like in the West, you don't see that a lot.
One thing I also really like, what's it called? I will say about that is that a lot of people also criticize him because he doesn't write like like other authors where he like plans the entire story perfectly.
Yeah,
like,
he kind of just comes up with shit.
Oda's like touched upon for his mastery of foreshadow, and like for sure that's really good. It is cool to see things that like planned from very early manifest very later. But the character built upon the building blocks that he's laid out of the story and continued on, like just putting on building block on building block on building block without it being like done in the most awful way. Because to be fair, it is hard to keep a series going without it becoming like, for it to be able to keep some moments that are so hyped and still like awesome.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking tough, especially when you're just like working in the idea of like, oh, you've got to beat the next big bad evil. Oh, they're always gonna threaten Earth. Oh, like very similar.
Yeah. It's true.
There's only so much you can do with people wanting to threaten Earth and something to do with people, like just having tournaments. But he still does it. He still writes it very well to the point where it's not like it's still fun to.
I love how we're talking like this, like Toriyama isn't fucking dead.
He is good. You gotta put respect on him.
I know, it's just we're using certain words that imply that he's still alive and still writing Dragon Ball when he's not.
I mean, his legacy is
Yeah. I will definitely say that I don't think he was one to plan out all of his stories. Like, I don't think he knew what he was going to do post
he even forgot
specific saga.
even has, like,
yeah, he's like straight up just forgotten things about his own story.
Exactly. In his writing devices, he forgets certain like aspects of things that he wrote that were in the story.
But at least with Z, I can't say for the OG Dragon Ball, and I can't say for Super, because like I said, I've only seen Z and like a couple episodes of GT. I do like that during the initial run on Z before the Buu Saga. Before the Buu Saga, every arc kind of led into each other. Like, I've said this before, but like, the Raditz Saga happens, Goku dies, and because of that, Piccolo admits to Raditz that they can just revive him with the Dragon Balls. He sends that information before he dies to Nappa and Vegeta, which leads to Vegeta coming to Earth, thus starting that part of the Saiyan Saga. And then Goku beats Vegeta, and then returns to the Frieza Force to recuperate, because he knows that, like, he's got the Zenkai boost. So now, hopefully, with the thrashing he got from fucking Goku, he could possibly take on Frieza. Obviously, he can't, but during the Saiyan Saga, they killed Piccolo, but Nappa referred to Piccolo as a Namekian. So they're like, oh, he's from Namek. If we find Namek, we could possibly get more Dragon Balls. Thus, that leads to the Z Fighters going to Namek. Thus, the Frieza Saga starts. And then Frieza returns to Earth after the Frieza Saga. Goku returns from Yardrat.
Belt to ass.
Trunks comes in, puts belt to ass, which then leads into the Android Saga. And then Android Saga leads perfectly into the Cell Saga. And that's where that's where it ends, because initially he wanted to end the series after Cell Saga. Or no, he didn't want to end the series after Cell Saga. He just wanted to end Goku's story.
Then it continues with Goku being dead.
Yeah.
Following Gohan and his love life and school life.
Yeah.
People not liking that Gohan was taking the mantle of MC.
Well, it wasn't that people didn't like that. It was more so that, like,
I didn't like how he was written as a teenager.
I don't think it was his producers. It was some suit.
It was people.
Some professional dude was like, no.
People
People didn't like it.
People didn't like Teen Gohan. He didn't have like specifically
Really?
because like he had so much aura for what's it called when he was like a.
I guess.
For when he hit Super Saiyan 2 to be written that like as like trying to be more scholarly, which it makes sense for his character, but it wasn't Dragon Ball. It didn't feel like a smart kid goes to school kind
I
of
see.
that slice of life stuff. So
I liked it. I thought it was cute. Though I had the
It wasn't
foresight.
terrible,
I
but-
had the foresight knowing that Goku would be back, so.
Exactly. So then, what's it called? When they started writing with the stuff
Shit.
for like Majin Buu and Babidi and like Gohan being the center stage, people weren't as doing as much. So then they started writing Goku more into the story and trying to put him back in there to satisfy people, and they're still not having it. And then they put Goku fully on in there and had to just like dwarf Gohan and put Gogeta in there to basically make up for like
Yeah.
like
I will
them
say,
being
I will
essentially-
say, I do love that. I do
I'm not
love that
Gogeta.
Vegito only exists
Stop me.
because he saw Toei create Gogeta for the Janemba movie, and he was like, "Fuck, I should have done that." And instead of just taking the idea from them, he was like, no, see the earrings that the Kais wear, those are called Patara earrings, and if you wear them, you confuse." And that shit just works, and now Dragon Ball just has like 2 ways to fuse. I love that. I love how just wacky Toriyama's writing can get. I think the fact. Shit.
But then write GT as like trying to extend the end, or just like kind of reboot the series.
He didn't write GT.
Do you know? Like, I'm pretty sure he did.
No, that was only
He had
Toei. He gave them notes, but he didn't write GT.
I know he had like a small hand.
I think initially they wanted him to have like a small hand in it, but he was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that."
It bombed so bad, people hated it. Even though it was pretty, like it for me, it scratched out like the edgy part of my brain because it was very like edgier. It was way more.
Yeah. I don't like how GT Goku's written. I don't like that he's like yes, it makes sense that they would make Goku more kid-like because he is a kid in that, but it's like he's still like Pan's grandpa, and she's more mature than him. It's
he has some base moments in GT.
Yeah, like I said, I've only seen like a couple episodes of GT, so maybe that changes later on in the show.
Goku's character vibe is between like 2 things: naivety, goofy, and hardcore,
like badass,
belt ass, savage vibe.
Yeah, but
especially when he's in Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, but like I remember in one episode, they traveled to this planet where they found these like people were being attacked by this like fish guy who says that he can control the volcano, and he like will come to town and fuck over the people and shit, and like he then like wants a bride and shit, and they select one of them to be a pride, and like the women are like setting up food for her to like thank her for her terrible sacrifice for being stuck with this fucking awful guy that she doesn't love. And like Goku just fucking eats it after like being told multiple times no, and it's like, this is a grown man, by the way. Let's remind the crowd that Goku, like, yes, it is just a matter of like he's a child, but it's like
even as
man in the body of a child. It's fucking it's
even as a
it's
grown
so,
man, I can keep doing it.
yeah. It's I don't like it.
And then GT, after GT got cancelled. Oh, it had its ending, but it
had an ending.
Very, like,
And I've seen
very, like,
I've seen
off.
people say that they really like how GT ended, and they kind of wish that was canon. But that's it.
I thought it was okay. I wasn't like.
Oh, my game is lagging.
I wasn't like crazy about it, but I thought it was okay.
Shadow, please.
After that, they did what's it called? Then they rebooted the whole series with the Battle of God movie, which I thought.
Well, then there was Dragon Ball Evolution, the live-action one, because Toriyama was fully retired at that point, and then Dragon Ball Evolution came out, and he was like, "Fuck no, I can't let this be my legacy." Why is the game lagging? I might have to reset shit. Because for some reason, my shit is lagging the fuck out. me 2 seconds here,
And then
chat.
Super came out. The movie was sick. I actually watched it like really early.
Mm-hmm.
Then they rebooted a series for it. Evolution came out. Not Evolution. I forget what it's called. But the Super Saiyan Blue movie.
Oh, Resurrection F.
Resurrection F. Yeah. Then they continued their series more.
Why is my shit lagging?
Did some tournament
Also, my
arcs. Did some
model's fucked up.
things. Tournament of Power. And then there was the Broly movie,
Yeah.
which was beautiful. Beautifully done.
I'm glad that they, like, made the decision to,
And
like,
then,
start making canon movies.
nah. And then they haven't done much more with the series besides the movie that came after with the superhero one, which I don't personally like. I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips, and I don't like the ideas behind it.
Why?
I don't like Beast Gohan.
Why?
I think for like his progression
God
of
damn it.
character and his power,
I'm gonna
it kind
restart
of
the
makes
game.
sense.
Give me a second, chat.
But motherfucker has had so much like moments of unleashing his potential, and then him to pull like an ass grab transformation that puts him on par, like even further stronger than Goku and Vegeta. Kind of makes it like salty. Well, like Goku and Vegeta have constantly been working at their power from
Mm-hmm.
the end of um the Buu saga to training with Whis to get better, stronger, understand God Key, going through their whole ass training arcs,
Mm-hmm.
constantly struggling to just get every little inch of power, having to battle against opponents to kind of refine that power. Where then Gohan comes along, like after not training for like a year, and then pulls out like an answer transformation where just he's stronger than them now.
I guess. I think the reason why I'm not that big, like, not against that is it's always just been kind of a thing that Gohan's just, like, naturally really strong. Like, even since he was, like,
really?
fucking little baby in fucking the Saiyan Saga when Raditz attacked and he was like, don't hurt my daddy. Like, he still was, like, really freakishly strong. And, like, he kind of just suppressed that. Because that was, like, his whole character arc in the Cell Saga, is that he wanted to not have to kill Cell. Because unlike Goku, he doesn't have that inherent sense of being a warrior. He doesn't like killing people. He doesn't like hurting people. And he only goes Super Saiyan 2 when Android 16 dies. So I could see that mixed with, like, him being, like, scared of, like, hurting people, leading to him, like, retiring. I do think that he doesn't really earn Beast from what I've heard. I haven't seen the movie, obviously, so my opinion might change as I watch it. That being said, I think Beast Gohan as an idea could be really cool, and I do like that they were moving in the position of, like, giving everybody their unique transformations. I think that's really cool.
That is something. I do like that they do transformations. But
I like that Piccolo finally has a fucking thing that puts him on par with Goku and Vegeta, because that was like one thing. That's like one of the biggest pet peeves I have about Dragon Ball, is that, like, because Goku is their golden boy, they very rarely let other people have, like, a massive win other than, like, Gohan, because Gohan was meant to be the new Goku. But it's like, dog, like I like that Vegeta is on par with Goku, because that just makes sense for their characters. But the fact that for a while Piccolo wasn't on par, like, I think they tried to do something really cool in that, where he had to come to the realization that he was never going to be as strong as Goku, and he kind of just had to, like, learn to accept that. But, like, I don't know. I feel like that's something you do with somebody who's not as cool as Piccolo. I feel like Krillin did that, and he did it better, because it makes more sense for his character.
Yeah. Someone who's also died bad guys a lot.
Yeah. I also don't like that, like,
Out of my way.
because the narrative deems it so, both Piccolo and Vegeta need to be the bitch baby boy who always gets his shit pushed in just to show how fucking awesome and dangerous the new villain is. And it's like, I understand why they do it. It sets up the villain narratively as like a threat.
Well, to be fair, Vegeta has a lot of, more than like other side characters, has this time in the shine in the moment of seeing like, yeah, Vegeta's strong too, because he does put belt ass for a lot of characters.
Yeah, but like a lot of people belt his ass too.
That's true. But I feel a lot of people belt Goku's ass in Super as well.
Yeah. My main thing is that I just wish that there were some arcs that were only won because of Vegeta or Piccolo. Like how the Cell Saga was won because of Gohan. Because like,
I just never see that being like a thing.
Oh, it'll never happen. I just wish it did. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the superhero movie was kind of like that.
Yeah. That's why I'm excited to watch it, you know?
It was more for Gohan and Piccolo to get some action.
Yeah.
I will say a lot of the humans should get shafted, you know? Fuck Yamcha, fuck Tien, fuck Krillin. Never going to be relevant.
No.
To be fair, among all the humans, the most relevant to like being strong is Master Roshi.
Yeah. I mean, Krillin is a close second, but it's like Krillin is kind of in the same position, or not same, but similar position Gohan was, where it's like he has responsibilities, so he can't be a fighter as consistent as Goku. Because we have to like keep in mind the reason why Goku can do the things that he does is because Chi-Chi is willing to take on more responsibility than she would normally have to if she married like any other character. Which, can I also just say, I fucking love Chi-Chi. She is genuinely a great character, and I think I don't see a lot of people hating her, which is good, but I've seen the occasional Chi-Chi hate, and it's like,
I've clearly seen zero.
I've seen it very occasionally. I'm not gonna say it's like a massive prevalent issue or anything like fucking the Skylar hate for Breaking Bad, but I have seen it, and it's like the same shit with the Skylar hate. It's just like, just say you don't watch the show. It's like, for one, Chi-Chi never genuinely gets in the way, or at the very least, she very rarely genuinely gets in the way of Goku, like, stopping bad guys. Because she understands that Goku is the guy who needs to be the one to protect the world. But she also recognizes that he can do it. So when he's like, can I bring Gohan along? And she's like, no! Why do you need to risk my son's life when you could easily take out the guy?
Well,
but even then, she still lets him do it, you know?
She also wants Gohan to have a life of his own, to be successful, and to, like, live life. Because she also understands that, like in what you were saying, Goku can handle most of those, like, threats. But also, just, like, 99% of the time, you don't plan for just world-ending threats. Like, brother has to fucking cook. Brother has to, like, make a life for himself, especially when they're gone.
Yeah.
You can't just be a Super Saiyan bum bumming off of another planet.
Seal of some sort?
My brother gotta find a way to pay child support.
Yeah. But like her not liking the fact that Goku has to be the one to save the day all the time. It's like, it's the same shit with like a lot of people who complain about like MJ in Spider-Man comics, where it's like, yes, he has the responsibility to save the planet and shit, but he's not the only hero. There are plenty of people who could easily take his spot as the responsible one to protect the world, and he could just choose to be a normal person and live with his wife and live a normal life. But it's like, unlike Spider-Man, that would be outright like ignoring what Goku wants to do with his life, and she recognizes that this is what Goku wants to do with his life, so she doesn't like, it's either me or saving the world or anything like that. And like, no, she straight up is just like, go save the world. I'm not happy that you have to abandon me right now, but go save the world. And it's like, and she also like helps in ways that she can. That being said, I do, a part of me really kind of wishes that Chi-Chi and Videl didn't get like nerfed. Let's remind the crowd that Videl was like a hero. Like, Videl was everything that Hercule wishes he was. What?
Because you were talking about Videl, and when you said shut, I was just thinking about like how strong he is relative to the story.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this like abridged fucking scene.
See, you can dodge anything, right? Yeah, pretty much.
Why
do you ask?
Like,
no reason.
Grabs his head with her between her eyes. That's so funny. I mean,
I'll just take care of them all.
Like, funny enough, I know it's an abridged moment, but this is like canonically they can dodge bullet. He could have avoided it. Homie wanted some punani.
Shit, I mean, like, actually, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. She was a teen in that moment. I'm 24.
I will say what they're doing regarding like their characters. They're both fighters, but they're also like, they're just like in such different places than like some of the male characters. There are like also badass female characters.
Yeah.
But I will say this: no one human besides Master Roshi and maybe occasionally Krillin is ever badass.
Krillin could easily like not catch up to Goku and Vegeta, especially now that they have like god powers and shit. But like that like super muscly form, I don't know why they haven't given Krillin that.
There should like Krillin could have a unique form. God Ki isn't like non-accessible to like.
I know. I'm not saying that like. I'm not saying like. Yeah, I'm just saying like, there already is like. There already technically is. Like a. I don't know if it counts as a transformation, but there is like a thing that humans can do that Roshi did, and Krillin could just like do that.
People count it, but it would just be the same thing as going like straight. I would love to see a unique transformation for humans. But it's unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
The Saiyans.
Goodbye, Methyles.
They'll always be the focus of the story.
I know we were just yapping about Dragon Ball, and we can get back to that in a second. I love the implications of this boss fight in Shadow Generations. This is the best boss fight in the game, the one with Methyles, because like, with the lore of how these games work, Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations, it's you're going back in time and fixing the changes in the timeline that like for Sonic it was what Eggman did. In this one it's what fucking what's his name? Fucking it was like Doom something. I don't remember his name. Sadly. But like yeah, I was gonna say Summon Steven, what's the villain from Shadow 05? Currently, as of right now, I can only think of him as the devil from the Bible.
He could give you the artistic.
Oh fuck! I don't have a. I need wings for this stage. I don't know why don't I have wings. Oh, I didn't have enough rings. I don't think. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm a big old dummy. But like, or it's Black Doom. That's what his name is. It's Black Doom. But like, the main thing is that Sonic's going back in time and changing history back to the way it's supposed to be when he runs through the areas in white space. And so when you fight the bosses, it's meant to, or it's implied that you're like refighting the bosses in the moment that they were fought, and it's just like to them nothing happened. So like when Sonic fights Chaos, that's in that moment from Sonic Adventure. Also, what the fuck just happened to me? When you fight the Death Egg, that's that moment from Sonic 2. When you fight who's the third boss? The Egg Dragoon. That was Eggman during the events of Unleashed, right? And that goes the same for the boss fights in this game. When you fight the Bio-Lizard, that's when he was being fought by Shadow in Sonic Adventure 2. But in the Mephiles fight, somehow he was able to like recognize that Shadow returned from or came from the future, and like he had recognized that not only was he defeated, he was like erased from the timeline, and he's like, no, I want to exist. And so it's like somehow Mephiles knows that, like, he knows the future, unlike all the other bosses in this game, which I guess you could imply that, like, or I guess you could just say that, like, the other Sonic boss fights aren't as crazy as Mephiles is. Because, like, you just fight the Death Egg Robot, Metal Sonic, Shadow, Perfect Chaos, who is, like, not really, like, he's just, like, the fucking protector, the, like, the Master Emerald's power or something. I don't remember the lore of Sonic Adventure. I gotta replay it. So it's like no one was really as aware of like timeline shenanigans in the past before the events of Generations, like Mephiles was. But yeah, I just think I think it's cool that Mephiles kind of like knows what's going on, or he's like aware that some fuckery is happening, and he's like, "Oh, I want to exist." But anyways, back to Dragon Ball. Fuck.
I heard they were gonna more Dragon Ball stuff was going to return.
Yeah, I think they're remaking the Battle of the Gods right now. Shit.
Well, that was what they were doing that. Yeah, that was something that got announced. But it was even more than that. They were planning to, like, I think, adapt more of the story.
Yeah.
Of November, going into the Moro arc. I also think they recently, like a couple weeks ago, or maybe, like, don't quote me on this. This might be correct. But I saw some news on TikTok. It might not be accurate. I also might see, like, crazy band, like trying to predict something that's not actually happening. But I think they said they were going to pick up like writing the manga again, but it didn't work.
I mean, I know Xenoverse 3 is happening, which I'm very happy about. Yeah. I'm happy Xenoverse is back. Xenoverse is like my perfect little shit series. None of the games are good, but god are they fun.
Me and Steven used to play all the time. Play Xenoverse 2 all the time together.
I remember the first time I played Xenoverse, I played it at my friend Jordan's house, and Usually he beats the shit out of me in fighting games because he's just better at them than I am. But for some reason, I took the Xenoverse really well, and I kicked the shit out of him, and he was like, "You fucking cheater."
Xenoverse doesn't like. Xenoverse isn't like a traditional fighter where you have to remember how to do cool abilities. Like to do your cool like moves, you don't like powerful moves. You don't have to like do a combo. You just press a button. With that, it makes it a lot easier. Like Smash Bros. Or Rivals of Aether, it's easier to like focus on just improving basic hitting, like basic combos and stuff,
Yeah.
without having to focus
Well, I
on
mean, there's still
doing
comboing in Xenoverse. It's just very
There is still
unorthodox.
comboing, but you don't need to do like a special. You don't need to do a combo
No.
and then do a special input to do like something cool. You can just use like a you could just press a button to then continue the combo instead of pressing like a command, like doing a quick command.
That being said, I've seen high level Xenoverse gameplay. That shit goes fucking crazy.
Cool.
Like I can say this with relative confidence. For the most part, gameplay wise, I think Xenoverse is the closest we've ever gotten to like a true to form Dragon Ball game.
I don't think Xenoverse is the most balanced game, but I think that adds to the enjoyment of it.
Yeah. Like, I think one that does come close is Sparking Zero, but, like, I haven't played enough of Sparking Zero to, like, really delve into it.
I personally haven't played it, but I heard that what's it called?
It's a good game.
Like Tenkai, like...
Oh, Budokai Tenkaichi.
Yeah, it was, like, I think it was, like, 3 or 4 specifically, like, one of the best ones, because it captured the feeling of, like, all the transformations really well. It wasn't balanced at all, but that kind of played into like they did it well, so it played into the game. Like being Broly, you really felt like Broly, and you could overpower. And you had to like play like if you wanted to play anything against Broly, and Broly was like a human character, like a really shit character, you had to actually like play really well. But that was like part of the fun challenge, and that you self-imposed on yourself.
Yeah.
But I personally have never played this game.
I haven't either, so
I can only speak via what autistic motherfuckers tell me about it.
Via word of mouth.
Exactly. I've been seeing a lot of videos. There was like this video that I saw of like this game that was similar to Xenoverse, but for
I have no connection to Bleach.
You should, it's good.
I don't even know what it is. I don't even know anything about it. I just know what like the main character looks like.
Okay, so you want me to tell you about it? This is my time to go autistic.
Sure. We
this
autistically talked about Dragon Ball. Go ahead.
So there's this clean product you put on your clothes, and it
Shut
makes
the
it white.
fuck up! I hate you, bro. Get out of my VC. You're never coming back.
No, but seriously, Bleach is a story about this character called Yu Kurosaki, and it goes through his tale of like coming into contact with the supernatural, specifically things that happen in the afterlife of spirits, like having longing regrets where they become these like monsters called hollows, and the kind of I want to say like security force that kind of deals with them. It's kind of they are straight up the Shinigami, but they're called Speedrun, which is just essentially what Shinigami is. But what they do for this like the universe and the story is that they're like the patrolling force that like help navigate spirits and make sure that the world is kind of has a sense of order to them. That does not make them automatically the good guys, but they are portrayed for the like as the good guys throughout most of the story. Some of them are kind of like really like Some of them like really like aren't that great vibe wise, and some like usually like they're bad guys turn good guys because she goes then like becomes friends with them. But that doesn't mean they're like all good guys. Some of them are kind of like morally questionable, but regardless of that. So Ichigo comes in contact with this character called Rukia. And, like, this isn't like spoilers, it's like literally the first episode.
Agreed.
Where
Time to sever this bond between
she's
us
kind of trying to
forever.
hunt down like a hollow that's like going wild in the world. And eventually she meets Ichigo. And Ichigo, ever since, because like he's like a character and he's special, he has the ability to see spirits and like people who are been long dead. He is like able to see her and they like interact, and that like kind of like throws me off because people aren't supposed to see them because they're like spirits. They're like this. They're in the afterlife. They're like they're not supposed to be seeable. So she starts to kind of like talk to Ichigo, and because what's special about Ichigo is that he has like a high. It's called spiritual pressure, but essentially just for a way for you to grasp it, it's kind of like regular power levels. It's like their amount of human life force. His is just like abnormally very high, and that kind of like throws her detection abilities off. So then the Hollow kind of like puts her out of commission, and the only way for him to save his family is to basically draw part of Rukia into him and obtain her powers, but kind of melt his own like spirit. So he does that and then becomes a Soul Reaper, and then they go through like their whole like arc of like him practicing and like learning what it is to be a Soul Reaper and how to use his powers. And then they go through like multiple arcs of like doing things for your friends, protecting the world, whatever, you know, so on and so on. It's really, I think it's really written really well, because for a shonen, it does a lot of things really well. Like a lot of the action sequences are really cool. The plot is really written. There's like, it's not super. It doesn't like it does take itself seriously. Like it does something a lot of things seriously, but it doesn't. It's not scared to have funny moments and to make like a joke, like some like play itself like. Not, like make a joke of it, how it plays itself. Because there's literally a bit where Ichigo is regarded like super doesn't give a fuck cool character, and there's like a whole bit about how he purposely acts that way because he wanted to be cool. So he he doesn't just also act like that. Like that just is part of his personality. But it was like when he originally did it to potentially try to be cool. But I think it's super funny.
That is funny.
There are obviously moments of it, like anime, where it's kind of like they kind of do like a little bit of like that fan servicey, but it isn't done to the point where it's like fun.
Yeah.
Most of their fan service is done decent. There isn't anything like super overly sexualized. Let's see. Which is also just adds to like how cool it is. Shit. Although I will say it is very edgy. To me, doesn't really bother me because it's like edgier material.
I'm not against edgy material.
If you were like a firm, like if you came to like Sonic and hated Shadow, I would never ever recommend.
Bro,
like you wouldn't. But you, because you like Shadow, and
imagine
you like
hating Shadow. Oh fuck!
I feel like you're fun.
I forgot my controller vibrates here.
I'd even dare say what's it called. We could watch it together if you wanted to.
Maybe. I'm already watching like a bunch of shit right now, cause like I'm still carving my way through 60s Doctor Who. I'm watching Cowboy Bebop with Fox. I'm watching Free Run with Brady. Like, I'm watching a lot of shit.
What he's trying to say is, chat, he's ready to commit to watching shows with others. But
I have surpassed you. Time to end
No, what I am saying is, when I finish one of those shows, I wouldn't be against watching Bleach and trying it.
I do genuinely. But
If you think
although
I'd
it
enjoy
is-
it, then yeah, I'd be willing to try it.
aesthetically, some of the earlier episodes are definitely good, but knowing you never did want to complain about like
Yeah,
a
I don't give
show
a fuck
looking
about that sort of
old.
thing.
Yeah. So I don't really have any concerns with that. It does have a it does tend to have a lot of filler, but and a lot of people don't like the filler. But personally, I do like some of the filler arcs. They are it isn't like they're written crazily well. They have a lot of cool moments, which makes me like hype for them. And they're like not written awfully, but they weren't the author. They were written.
I don't hate filler. It's just it's got to be like interesting.
It's interesting, but it does nothing. Like, it doesn't add anything super unique. Like, it does like build upon the story, but it doesn't add something super. It doesn't add anything super unique. Like, you could have not watched the arc, like the filler arc, and still be able to go through the main plot. Like, it wouldn't have extra like watch time, but it still adds cool.
Yeah, it's like a little extra spice.
Exactly. But some people didn't like how some were written, and some people didn't like how it added nothing. So that's why they didn't get like a lot of positive art. And to be fair, some of them aren't as good as others. But I like it.
Motherfucker.
I will also say something that I think Bleach does really well is it. Although Ichigo is the main protagonist, all the other characters have moments and also matters. They aren't written to be like they aren't like Dragon Ball where like none of the other characters matter. Other characters do matter. Their whole squad, like they're all their friends matter.
Yeah.
Even if they aren't like the strongest. Like one of the female and protagonists, like part of the main group, like female characters, has no combat power whatsoever. Like, she can't beat anyone in a fight, but she is also one of the has one of the most busted abilities in the series of being able to like heal anyone from any point. Her healing ability is like reversing time to heal their wounds. Not even reversing time. It's like it's unwritten. It's like basically erasing the wound ever happening from existence, which is busted as hell. Especially when you have like abilities that like kind of like play around like that meta like reality stuff.
Also, gamers, I beat the game.
Yeah, it's good.
I
really
skipped
like
this cutscene.
A lot of cool characters, a lot of thirst trappable characters,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are children.
Oh my god. Skip this fucking cutscene.
You don't have to worry about your POs.
Yeah. That's all I'm really worried about when I watch a lot of anime is I don't want to see some weird fetish shit, and I don't want to see some weird, well, that shit can fit in weird fetish shit. I just don't want to see some weird fetish / illegal fetish shit. And every time I see someone like say like, oh, I just don't like seeing stuff like that, I just see a bunch of fucking weebs be like, boring, fucking pussy, and it's like, bruh, I'm sorry, I don't want to see like a 9-year-old with the biggest tits that are bouncing everywhere. I'm not a fucking weirdo. Like, I hate to tell you.
I like how Bleach does their like young-looking characters.
Yeah.
They're just like childish and goofy, and that they just play into that. And there's one character who is just like looks young.
I forgot there is one more level. There is one more.
Gets goofed on because he looks like a child.
And
that's kind of like something in his character that he's like written to be insecure about. Like he gets upset for being like being treated as a child because he looks like a child.
Also, can I just say some amazing voice acting by Keanu here.
Where am I now?
You can hear it more in like the grunts that he does. It's just kind of clear that they just got him in here and they're like, all right, just sit, do this. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Which is weird because his voice acting in the Sonic 3 movie was really good. So I don't think it was like
Taking on another
Keanu being a bad voice actor. I think it was more just like they didn't they didn't really direct him. They just let him. They said do it, and he said okay, and that might have just been it.
What is
suspicious. I should follow. Looks like I've kept my basic form abilities.
Do I have the better movie shadow mod on? I will say I was playing like a modded version. If you couldn't tell, chat. Oh fuck, I missed that. I don't play this level a lot, so be patient with me.
Keanu's like most range role? I forget.
Neo in the Matrix.
Is it Mio? I just
Yeah.
whenever
It was either that or like Ted from Bill and Ted.
I don't really watch a lot of Keanu, but one of the
He's a good
things,
actor. And I guess John Wick, yeah.
I talk about his specifically John Wick jumps to the fore, like one of his more popular roles. I've never seen John Wick.
You haven't
or
seen
any
John
of the
Wick?
movies.
All right, add those movies to the list of movies we gotta watch for movie night because those are fucking awesome.
Yeah, but my first experience of Keanu Reeves was a horror movie.
What movie?
I don't remember that name. It's about like these like two girls basically like come into his house and they like play very like just like lost shit and like he lets them in for like shit. And then they like try to like pull him into doing like to basically committing adultery. And what's it called? Because they do that, they kind of start to go a little bit like psycho on him, and make him like super uncomfortable, like going through stuff, pretending like they like just like can live in his house for free. And then when he starts getting upset about it, what's it called? They threaten to like expose him to his wife. He's like confrontation with his kids. So then he gets like upset, and then they like start getting like violent and stuff. And then it goes to the point where like spoilers for the movie. I don't think anyone actually does figure out what movie it is. They end up like fucking burying him in the ground where only his head is exposed, and go to tell him that they do this to go to people's houses to expose how like men are filth and trash and are always willing to commit if like just be like we are always willing to cheat if like they have
right
enough.
If given the chance.
Yeah. And then what's it called? End up like sending like a sex tape that they created without like obviously his consent to his wife and like exposing him to like the community of like this is who you are. And that kind of how the movie ends. Keanu has to like do it, like just like has to sit in like a hole, unable to do anything, and just, like come to thought of like his life's gonna come crashing down around him.
Right. Yeah,
I just don't remember
when seen that. The only
I bet if I
the only quote unquote horror movie I've seen that had Keanu in it was Bram Stoker's Dracula, but that wasn't really horror. It was like classic fantasy horror where it wasn't meant to be scary. It was more so just like, look at this mythological monster. And it was really good. It was a really good movie. There was like one weird scene where a girl fucks a werewolf, but other than that, it was a good movie.
It's called. It wasn't particularly. Like, it wasn't like crazy scary, but it was written obviously to be like unsettling.
Yeah.
And it was also styled to be like it was scary, but it was like, it's 2015 Knock Knock. It's called.
Ah, I see.
I don't know if it's like regarded as a good movie, but I
That's
thought
Shadow. I beat the game. I don't have anything else to do.
time to end. Well, at least
one thing before we end it. I do want to see. I want to see if I have that that better Shadow movie mod still. But I need to go to the files for a second. Browse local files. Let's see. Do I have it? And if I do, then I'll just show Gangster Maria and Gerald Robotnik again. After years.
It's always surprising to see.
Oh, no, I don't.
Who are known for their action, and then see them be in like media that I never expect them to be. Like I had no idea Keanu Reeves had a part in like Toy Story.
I'm Keanu. I know Kung Fu.
Teams so, like Toy Story 4 and 5. I never knew he had a role in those movies.
Yeah. Did he? Who did he play in Toy Story 4 and 5?
I'd have to check. It's just listed. You know how you like
yeah, it's just saying that he was in the movie.
Exactly. He was Duke Kaboom.
Oh yeah, he was Duke Kaboom. Wasn't he Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 3? Or was that someone else?
It doesn't list Toy Story 3 on his thing, so I don't know.
Look up Toy Story 3 on like behind the voice actor, and you'll probably get a definitive answer.
Well,
all right, where's Gerald and Maria? I think they're right next to Space Colony Arc. No, that's...
Duke Kaboom was only in Toy Story 4 and onwards.
Really? I swear he was in Toy Story 3. I must be tweaking then. There they are.
No.
Dude. They're dripped out, bro. Alright, now let's show off the better Shadow mod. Or the better movie Shadow mod. It has better animations and it just looks nicer. This was important.
Those models are crazy.
No, why is the game lagging? No!
Where am I now?
I'm trying to like remember.
Give me a second, chat. Let me restart the game. I can't have shit, bro. Give me 2 seconds. Why? I'm starting to worry if this is not a... because I was having a similar issue when I was streaming Marvel Rivals on Thursday. Or not on Thursday, on Wednesday. There's nothing wrong. Nothing's being super fucked. Weird. Very weird. Alright, let's try it now. Sploosh. Whoop. I don't know why I got Sploosh Kaboom. Oh, no, it's because of Duke Kaboom. Duke Kaboom just reminded me of Sploosh Kaboom.
That's
Sploosh.
what I was trying to remember, because Toy Story 1 was like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Woody didn't like fucking how Buzz was Andy's new favorite toy. Toy Story 2 was like they get like he gets like taken away.
He gets taken by some like collector.
Exactly.
And wants to be kept inside of like a box. Exactly. Or who wants to keep Woody inside of a box and shit.
Whatever her name was. I forget her name.
Wendy.
Wendy. Toy Story 3 was like the daycare.
Yeah, it was Lotso.
The, Lotso, and didn't like how what's it called? Andy was growing up and
Yeah. And
wanted
that's
to be
where I
good.
stopped. I've never watched Toy Story 4.
And Toy Story 4 is when she made a new toy of trash.
Yeah, Forky. I do know him, but that's because he was in fucking all the trailers, and he's like, look at the brand new toy, and it's like, this is like the Toy Story equivalent of Pickle Rick, bro. I don't care about Forky.
What he was thinking of, like the whole story about that one was like, it was a more dilemma of Woody was trying to do what's best by Bonnie, but also thinking about what's best for like what he wants.
Yeah, what's best for him.
Like meeting Little Bo Peep and being like, do I play for the streets to be able to play with everyone all the time and stay with my old friend, or do I go back to like my kid? I don't remember how the movie ended. I vaguely remember it, but like I don't remember super well. And then Toy Story 5, I have never watched. I know it's like the ultimate power, where it's like technology is like the antithesis. iPad kids, or it deals with iPad kids and them not playing with toys. I don't know how they. Here's how they do the plot with that. You wouldn't ever expect what's it called.
I don't care. Toy Story hasn't interested me since Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 was like the perfect ending.
To be fair, I think Toy Story 5 should be depending on how it's done.
Yeah.
Could be very interesting.
I'm not saying that it couldn't be interesting. I'm just saying Toy Story 3 was like the perfect ending, and I think it's kind of stupid to like I get it like from a monetary perspective, because it's like obviously you want to keep your cash cow going, but it's like Pixar has always been like, I think one thing that has always led to Pixar being as like widely beloved by most people who watch their movies is just how creative they are and how they're willing to take any like mundane concept and turn it into like a really interesting character study, and how we as humans interact with the world around us.
Have you watched Toy Story 4?
No.
More memories are flooding back. I do think you would enjoy it.
Yeah.
But do like there's some interesting commentary about like what's it called? Their main villain is written.
I didn't even know Toy Story 4 had a villain.
You do. I won't say much because I don't want to like say that.
You can't stop.
But did you have a villain?
I really like this mod. I like that it gives him the highlighted quills like he does in the movie. He has the movie running animation for his boost. This mod is really well done. Shit.
I will say that's a thing. Just looking
Too slow.
Your game. I really like the song movies. Because it's reminding me, like you were mentioning it before, but like, and also just like looking at it, it's just like, it's reminding me of it. I really like those movies.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like autistically interested in Sonic, like Steven, but I wish like I did have the opportunity for Sonic and start learning about like the games while growing up. Because I do like Sonic. I like the game. The games were never my like forte, and I'm never gonna say like what's called Sonic games will be my favorite type of game to play ever. But I love like the cinematics with it. I love like the vibe. And to be fair, some of the old games, what's it called, even though they're pretty dated, have some like really good cutscenes that even hold up to today. Like Unleash, forget about it.
Forget about it. And I think even I think even with some of the things that didn't age well, I think the fact that they didn't add some charm to it. Like, I love how shitty Sonic Adventure 1 and 2's animations are. Like, I love that the lip syncing in Sonic Adventure 1 is terrible. I love that you can clearly tell that, like, they just mocapped shit and then put that model onto their rigs, but they didn't, like, change the animation at all. So, like, Rouge will, like, cross her arms, but her hands will still be stuck out like normal. So she's not even, like, naturally crossing her arms, and it just looks weird. I was doing it like you could see what I was doing, but yeah. I do think I definitely find things that have, like, aged have, like, a certain charm, and I don't know why. I think it's just because I always grew up with older stuff. It's like like I fit in that one demographic of, like, Gen Z who are, like, not old enough to really fully experience the 90s, or not being able to experience it really at all, except for, like, the tail end in the early 2000s, but, like, just old enough to not really, like, experience, like, the stuff that, like, new Gen Z did. It's weird. There's kind of, like, a sub-generation of, like, a mix of, like, 90s and 2000s kid that I am in. So, like, I have a much bigger appreciation for older things because I've had to grow up with it. But, like, I'll see people who are like, bro, Super Mario 64 is so ass. The graphics are so bad. And I'm like, it's the N64. They all look like that. Super Mario 64 looks great for an N64 game. What the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, no, it looks bad. I'm like, yeah, and what are you comparing it to? Oh, you know, like fucking Mario Odyssey. Oh, a game that came out like fucking 20 years later? You fucking idiot.
I was gonna say, before you even went into that, I was gonna say, what's it called, the boom before the internet and then after the internet, like becoming, like, really mainstream.
Yeah.
Because when you grew up, like, because, like, I know what you talk about. You used to, like, go outside, play with your friends.
I didn't do that. I didn't have friends back then.
Well, even like
but
that
the
vibe
average kid, yeah.
of not even being constantly on the internet.
Yeah.
But also, like, in your later youth, you bonded through the internet, and, like, that's
yeah.
your life. And that's pretty much what now. People are just, like, engrossed into their technology.
Oh, what?
Phones and media like that.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
When it comes to what you just said, we were like, "Oh my god, I hate this game because it looks fucking like." You literally described Steven.
That's awesome.
Which I thought was funny. I've had many conversations where I'm like, I really like this old game, and Steven's like, this shit looks like ass. And he is someone who definitely cares about it. So it makes him have a harder taste. But I'm very much like you. I like my old games because they feel how they're old games, and I was raised on older consoles because the newer stuff. Because my mom wasn't we were poor, but we weren't like poor. So we did have like video games, but they were like older video games.
Yeah.
They weren't like top of the line everything all the time, and I got like a lot of the time when people were like fucking playing PS4 stuff, I was fucking hanging out with my N64, GameCube, my fucking VHS tapes that I still had access to, watching movies and shit. Like fucking, I did also have cable, but sometimes like motherfucker, a VHS tape goes hard, and we didn't have a lot of DVDs.
Yeah.
I enjoyed those old ass VHS tapes, and also they were very cheap. They were very cheap.
Yeah.
So.
I wasn't old enough to really, not like emotionally connect with VHS tapes, but I was old enough to like have used them, you know?
I'm not gonna say like VHS tapes were like, because I had VHS tapes, like they mattered to me. It was just like a medium, like DVD discs were for like a lot of people.
Mhm.
VHS tapes were like for me. They were
Yeah.
just a means to watch something, and watching. Like I also use discs. Like I always use
Mhm.
some films. But what's it called? It was like, it was just like fun. It was not fun, but it was just like I understand like the unk feeling to it.
Yeah.
It is like a very old medium and very outdated, but it is something that I tend to I'm not gonna go up to people and be like, "What's a landline?" Because some people don't fucking know what a landline is, or like, "What's dial-up?" That sounds dumb as hell. Like I understand what that is, because I'm like in my own way, but I'm not even that old.
Yeah.
I'm even younger than you.
He is younger than me, chat. He's a little baby.
I'm a year younger.
But like I understand with what I was saying earlier with older graphics. I understand that like not everybody has that connection to where like, or that thought process of like, this came out during this time, so you have to take that into account when judging it now. Because it's like, yeah, but I'm not playing it during this time, I'm playing it now. Like, like the people who played Metroid Prime on the GameCube and said it was like, oh, this is the coolest fucking thing ever, it looks amazing and shit like that. Though I will say, OG Metroid Prime still looks really good. But like the people who are like, oh, but the controls are so weird, like I'm so used to dual stick, and it's like, I understand that thought process, but it's like, I don't know, my autistic sense of justice is like, you can't judge a game that came out in 2005 with 2026 knowledge. You can't metagame this shit. You have to take into account that this shit came out in the early 2000s. Doing, like, judging it off of our basis of now is gonna treat it unfairly. And it's like, nah, I don't care, I'm playing it now.
Because something that you also, like, a lot of people also, like, overlook. Like, it isn't, like, specific to your case specifically, but a lot of people who also do, like love these games also have, like, a sense of, like, retro feeling to these games, like, retro memories, or, like, nostalgia for these games.
Yeah.
So that also goes a lot of way for their things, like less harsh judgment. But even then, enjoying, like, the retro feel and graphics of the game, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And I won't, like, say what's it called, people are wrong for judging it with 2026 standards.
No.
Because, you know, do whatever you will.
Do whatever you want.
Or the one you're,
it doesn't really matter.
Playing it, it's gonna be your experience anyways.
Yeah.
But I don't think a game is bad just because it is like it looks old.
Yeah. Or it didn't, like, age perfectly. Like, I have my own criticisms of, like, Sonic 1. I have, like, a whole script for, like, a Sonic retrospective video on Sonic 1. And, like, I go pretty hard in on that game. I complain a lot. But Sonic 1 is still, like, a fantastic game, and I really like it. It's just, looking at it from a very critical standpoint, there are many aspects of it that I don't like. But it's just, like, because I know that this is, or that it was Sega's first attempt at creating a completely, wholly brand new idea, I can respect that.
There's one thing I will also say, just to be on top of your thing.
Yeah?
I don't think you need to be super critical about something to just, like, enjoy it.
No.
Although, like, I also can be objective and critical and realize that some of the things that I like isn't objectively that good. I can still enjoy a lot of things, and I typically do just don't go at everything super critically unless asked to.
Yeah.
Because I just like enjoying the things that I do without having to, like, poke holes in it and make it like this is bad for these reasons, blah 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 blah. I just like to, like, have fun with the ride, you know.
Yeah. Well,
enjoy
I think
the ride. Don't blow
yeah.
bore holes in your boat.
The reason why I scripted it that way, and hopefully we'll upload that video one day, is because the whole point of that series is to do the very thing that I was just complaining about, and that is like looking back at the games from a modern perspective and like being like, this is what, if you wanted to get into Sonic, this is what Sonic 1 is to you now. And then also putting into perspective, this is what it was back then, to bridge that gap, you know?
If you do, I was gonna say, you do good. Very good, because it would open his eyes to like that. It puts them in the lens of your brain, which a lot of people are not in the lens of your brain.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
All right, I gotta end stream because I just keep running around white space aimlessly because I'm like, I don't have anything else to do, but we're still talking, so. Chat, let's find someone to raid. Who is streaming right now?
Should raid my friend Alex_G_hero_hero.
Wait, raid who?
Alex_G_hero.
Alex G Hero.
Alex_G_hero.
Is he playing
That's
Minecraft?
Yep.
Yeah, I found him. I'm getting an ad right now. Ugh! So I can't even see his content. Ugh!
He has like a deeper voice and does like voice acting and stuff.
Oh, he's got a deep voice.
Yeah, but he has like a natural. He like he doesn't try.
He's not like the Valorant boy.
He just has like a nice voice. I like his voice.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll rate him then.
Apparently, he does like some voice acting stuff,
Oh yeah.
which I think is cool.
All right, chat. We're gonna raid Alex G Hero. I'll be back Monday with brand new playthrough. I forgot we finished Guacamelee, so brand new playthrough. I've been wanting to play the game that's taking Guacamelee's place for a while. So, yeah. Goodbye, chat. Say goodbye to chat, Hero.
Bye bye.